Sarah, are you there? It's been so long since you and I have last talked. I really had no idea that I'd ever run into you like that, though. I mean, seriously, what a small world. And is that guy really your fiance? Because I thought you were lying to me at first. Hello there, Mandy. Yes, I agree. I never thought I'd ever run into you ever again. But tell me, why was that guy actually with you? Did you hire someone to act as your boyfriend just while you were back here visiting family? Oh man, that really is just too sad. Do you know that? You didn't have to go that far just to trick us all back home. Mandy, I am going to stop you right there because that isn't what's going on at all. In fact, one of the whole reasons that I'm even back here to visit in the first place is to show my fiance where I grew up. Well, sure, you can say whatever you'd like. I guess it doesn't really make a difference to me, but I guess I can consider myself pretty lucky then. You really think so? To be honest, I had no idea that you were wanting to see me so badly. Oh, no, I'm not talking about you. I don't care that I've run into you at all. I'm just so happy that you introduced me to that handsome man of yours. If you're not careful, I might just have to steal him away from you. Excuse me? You did not just actually send that message, did you? Why would you say something like that? Oh, come on. Do you have any idea how hard it is living in this tiny little town? I can't find a single guy worth marrying. The only guys around here all have their futures here too, and I want more than that. I want my true love to come and whisk me away. Your true love? And I take it that you mean Gabriel by that? Look, I get that you're excited to meet my fiancé and all, but please don't call him your soulmate. I mean, you do know that he and I are engaged, right? Well, of course I know that, but I'm just saying that I really feel that Gabriel and I are just bound to be together. Besides, anyone can tell that I'm clearly cuter than you. So anyways, now that we've already all swapped numbers, I think I'll take matters into my own hands. Hold on, what? When did we all swap numbers? I don't remember Gabe ever giving you his number. Oh yes, we did it while you were looking away actually, but then again, you were always pretty bad at paying attention. I've always been… Mandy, I'm sorry, but what do you know about me? I haven't lived here since I was in elementary school. I get that we used to be classmates and all, but a lot has changed over the years. I don't even know how you got my phone number to begin with, but if this is what you're going to use it for, then please leave me alone. There you go again, too dull to even pick up on what's really going on around here. You really haven't changed at all, and I will make your man all mine. After all, it's always been my dream to marry super rich and never have to work again. Marry rich? Is that what all of this is about? Well, of course. I mean, when I found out that you were dating a doctor, you have no idea how lucky I felt. And is Gabe really the son of the hospital director, too? I really have no idea how a nitwit like you got such good taste, but what can I say except you sure know how to pick 'em. Mandy, I really have no idea what you're talking about at all right now. Well, that's fine. I don't really expect someone like you to know what's going on around her. Oh, maybe it's just that you just pretend to play dumb because you think people will pick on you less if they feel bad for you. I know you were talking about inviting me to your wedding, but at this rate, it might just be me inviting you to my wedding. I didn't even ever say that I was going to be inviting you to my wedding, though. And for the record, I wasn't going to invite you anyways. You think I really care what someone like you has to say to me? I just know that I will take Gabriel from you, and I will have my true love. I really just don't even know what to say to that, but whatever. It's your life. Do what you want.
Hey Sarah, are you there? I'm really sorry to do this, but I think that I'm going to have to cancel our date tonight. Something came up that I just have to do, and I'm not going to make it tonight.
Again? Gabe, come on. Where are all of these sudden errands even coming from? This is the 4th time in 2 months now.
I know, and I really am sorry about all this, but I'm just super busy right now. I've got a lot going on. You can understand that, right?
I get that people can get busy, of course, but at this rate, we're not going to make any progress on our wedding plans. By the way, do you remember that old friend of mine that we bumped into at the store?
What? An old friend of yours? Did we bump into someone? I really don't remember.
You remember, the kind of tall, pretty girl at the store. Do you really not remember her at all?
Oh, right, yeah. I think I just remembered who you're talking about. You and Mandy must still be pretty close, right? You guys talked for quite a while.
So you don't remember meeting this girl, but you remember her name? I just brought her up because she mentioned grabbing your number from you.
Oh, yeah. I guess she did do that too now that you mention it.
Okay, so that did happen then. If that's the case, I want to ask you to please not say anything to her, okay? She's just a liar and nothing good is going to come out of interacting with her. I'm telling you now so that you don't get yourself into a mess just because you might have had good intentions, okay?
Whoa! What is all of this even about? She just asked for my number and I gave it to her. I really don't like the feeling that I'm being suspected of doing something wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm really not trying to put any kind of doubt on you at all. This really is just a warning, I promise. What I want more than anything right now, though, is to be able to talk more about our wedding plans. So just take care of yourself and let's try and reschedule something soon so that we can talk.
Yeah, of course. That's no problem at all. You really are such a worrywart, do you know that? But everything is going to be just fine.
I really do hope that's true. By the way, how is the job hunt going? Any news on that front?
Job hunt? What do you mean by that? Why would I be hunting for a job right now?
What do you mean, why? You need a job so that we can earn money so that we can live.
But my dad runs the hospital. Why work when he's just going to give me money whenever I ask him for some? We're going to be fine.
Hold on a second, where is this coming from all of a sudden? I thought that you were out looking for a job.
I mean, it's not like I'm not going to work, but it's just going to come later. For now, I just want to get through the wedding, and when things settle down after that, I'll look more seriously.
But we don't even have a date set for the wedding. How can you say that we're too busy with wedding prep when there's none being done? And anytime we do try to arrange a meeting to talk more about it, you always come up with some last-minute excuse to get out of it.
Oh shoot, look at the time. I'm already going to be late for my things. I really got to go now. Let's take a rain check on the date and reschedule soon.
Fine. Hey there, Sarah. I just wanted to extend to you a special invitation to my wedding. I just know that you want to be there, don't you? You will come, right? Oh, no. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. But congrats on getting engaged, I guess. Well, I just thought that you might be interested in knowing that I'm engaged to the son of a certain hospital director. Not only that, but we're going to be having our wedding in Hawaii. I know that you don't want to miss that, right? Since I'm taking all this effort just to especially invite you, you have to come. Hold on a second. Did you just send a message saying that you were engaged to the son of a hospital director? What did you mean by that? Oh, I'm afraid it's exactly what you're thinking, but the best part is that all of this happened right under your own nose. You didn't even notice that I'd stolen your fiance away from you. You really are a dim girl, and this proves it. So then, you're really saying that you and Gabe are going to be getting married? You had an affair with my fiance, and my fiance cheated on me? That's right. How does it feel to have your fiancé stolen away by a childhood friend? I know I was a genius, but I really have outdone myself now. Genius? And just what are you talking about there? I mean that I'm just the smartest, hottest woman that I know. And now that I've stolen Gabe from you, this just proves it. I wouldn't be so sure about that. You might be jumping the gun just a little there. I mean, do you really think that you're going to get away with this? Get away with this? Well, now I'm the confused one because I've already gotten away with it. We have our wedding planned and everything, and I'm not going to be giving him back to you. You'll just have to go out and find some other boy to be with because Gabe is all mine. That's not what I'm talking about, actually. You're just jealous. Jealous that I've stolen your boyfriend from you and that now we're going to be getting married in Hawaii and I'm going to be the wife of a hospital director and you're not. But at least you can be grateful to me that I was kind enough to extend my fiancé's ex an invitation to his wedding. Again, that really isn't what I'm talking about at all. I just mean, how are you two even going to have this marriage of yours? What do you mean, how are we going to get married? I already told you can't change this. Besides, I'm pregnant with Gabe's baby. You're kidding me. Are you really pregnant with his kid? That's right, which means that he's locked in and he'll never, ever be able to get rid of me now. So our Hawaii wedding is going to happen, and there isn't a thing you can do to stop it. So don't you start crying about how I've bested you, got it? Bested me? You really think you've gotten one up on me by doing this? Well, of course I have. I stole your fiance, and now we're getting married in Hawaii. Aren't you devastated that I've done this to you? Mandy, I really don't know what else to say except that you need to wake up and face reality. You really are in no position to try and be bragging to me about this. Does Gabe know that you're pregnant? Have you told him that yet? I was actually going to wait for it to be a surprise on our wedding day, if you must know. I just know that he'll be so happy to know that he's going to be a father. I can't wait to see the look on his face when I tell him. I'm so happy that you and I ran into each other. You were holding on to a good man like Gabe just for someone like me to come along and make him all mine, weren't you? But don't worry, I knew that I could make a man out of Gabe more than you could. And now I'm going to make a father out of him as well. And on top of that, I'll get to have a dream wedding in Hawaii. Right, well, good luck with that. You have my condolences. Condolences? What's that supposed to mean? I mean that I feel really bad for you, and that's a phrase used to express that, so good luck with all of that. Hold on a second, I still don't get what you're trying to tell me. I mean, I just stole your rich fiancé from you. You shouldn't be feeling bad for me. Your own fiancé left you for me, and now you're telling me that you're sorry that happened? This doesn't make any sense. I don't know what game you're trying to get at, but it isn't going to work. Well, I only say that because he's not going to be taking over the hospital. Gabe isn't, that is, and that has nothing to do with our marriage. He was just never in line to take it over. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're just trying to talk bad about Gabe because you're jealous of the two of us. But I know that he's taking over after his dad. No, that is also wrong. He's not taking over after his dad. I'm taking over from my dad. What is that supposed to mean? I mean that you seem to have gotten a lot of little but important details very wrong about this. I'm telling you that I'm the child of the hospital director. Gabe has nothing to do with the hospital or medicine or anything like that, so I have no idea why you thought he was taking over. Wait, no, that can't be right. You're lying to me. That can't be true, and you've got to be lying to me. I don't know what to tell you. You can go on the hospital's website and look at the board of directors now. I'm sure you'll recognize my last name on the chief. And if you scroll down to the wider staff, I'm sure that you'll find my name there as well. Staff? So then, what are you, some kind of doctor or something too? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Well, yeah, that's basically exactly what I'm telling you. But, I mean, I don't get it. How can you be taking over the hospital and not Gabe? This doesn't make any sense to me at all. Gabe never said anything about you working at the hospital at all, and he always told me that he was in line to take it over. Are you telling me he lied? Well, he's not even a doctor, so I'm not sure what business he would have doing something like that. But just about everyone at the hospital knows him as the guy who is engaged to marry the daughter of the hospital director. And as being a guy with a big mouth, but everyone figured he's too dumb to cause any real harm, so they just let him run his mouth. But this... I had no idea that you were the daughter of the hospital director. You've got to be kidding me. This can't really be happening, right? You really just aren't seeming to get this one bit, are you? I mean, you've known me since I was little, but you didn't know that my dad was a doctor? I don't know. Maybe I did, and I just forgot. Well, I know that I tried to avoid you during our class reunions, so I guess if you didn't know then, you wouldn't have had any way of knowing he was promoted to hospital director. But that's the whole reason I moved away to begin with. We had to move so that my dad could be closer to his new office. So then, you're really next in line to take over the hospital after your dad does? That's what I'm trying to tell you, yes. But then, I don't understand. If you're the doctor taking over the hospital, then who the heck is Gabe? Well, I guess he's kind of like you now that I think about it. Me? What do you mean by that? What do you mean he's like me? You know, I warned him not to communicate with you. I had a suspicion that he would be the perfect mark for the antics I've heard that you pull. But you've got the wrong info, and you thought that it was Gabe who was in charge of the hospital. Or maybe he just lied to you, thinking he was getting himself into something good as well. But then, I don't get it. If he's not even next in line to take over the hospital, then he's just your fiance? That's right. And if I'm being honest with you, I've been thinking of breaking up with him for a long, long time. That can't be right. You mean you've been looking for a way to get rid of Gabe this whole time anyways? That's right. And I was really nervous about how I was going to do it before we got married. I mean, it was obvious he was only marrying me for my money. So I guess I felt like I lucked out when I realized you had taken care of it all for me. What kind of way is that to talk about your fiancé to your old childhood friend? I'm sorry, but I never even really considered you a friend. We just happened to live near each other for a while. I thought that we were best friends, though. Really? Because the way you were treating me was not any way that I would want to be treated by a so-called friend. I don't even know what to say to you right now, but you should know that you aren't going to get away with this. But I have, and it's all thanks to you. You saved me from having a terrible life with a guy like Gabe. You stole my fiancé without realizing what you were doing and inadvertently did exactly what I had been trying to do for a long time. Now I can say that my fiancé was cheating on me and leave him with no problems whatsoever. So then, you used me? This was all part of your plan? I didn't do anything of the sort. It really was a coincidence running into you. But after that, I didn't have to lift a single finger before you got to work. And the bit about being pregnant is a real surprise to me. I mean, we only ran into each other a couple of months ago, so I have to wonder if the kid really is even Gabe's. What is that supposed to mean? How could you even ask that of me? I wasn't asking you. In fact, I really don't care either way, if you must know. But just don't be surprised if Gabe asks the same thing. Anyway, now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, it sounds like you and Gabe have plenty to talk about without me. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go back to enjoying the rest of my day. Have a nice life, Mandy. In the end, I heard that Gabe decided to stay with Mandy when he found out that she was pregnant with his baby. Of course, both sets of their parents were absolutely furious with them. Especially Gabe's for losing the engagement to the hospital director's daughter for some small-town woman with little prospects. And since neither Mandy nor Gabe were employed, it was like a ticking time bomb before things blew up. They both quickly began to fight with each other, and any affection that might have existed between the newlywed couple was quickly used up and disappeared. Gabe even tried reaching out to Sarah and begging for help. But she had already blocked both their numbers. As far as she was concerned, it was a mess the two of them had gotten into themselves, and one that they would need to get out of themselves. Sarah began dating another doctor in the hospital, and they were engaged for a few months. They're getting ready for the wedding as Sarah prepares to take over as hospital director. And she never ever saw Mandy and Gabe ever again. But she certainly hopes they're doing well together. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.